Alright, so Cruncho versus Gohan, Duck Hunt versus Mario. Rarely see this matchup. We gotta start on the good old Starterville.
Oh, that means Cruncho beat Pike, so that's why.
Yeah.
You guys saw it earlier on screen. Different Mario for different breed, different ways that Mario likes to bake you.
But still, like the exact same things. We'll get the one grab, and there goes your percentage.
That's the deal, though. As Duck Hunt would know, like, I don't want Mario to grab me as much as possible. I want to keep him away from me as soon as possible. But one thing that Mario does have to understand is the timing and the strategy that a lot of Duck Hunts have.
Mario's also really good at just choking out Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
And just like not letting him get where he wants, not letting him do what he wants. Can't get the gunner setups, can't get the can setups. Just kind of Mario just sits on top of Duck Hunt.
Look at Saucy, my boy. Just went for the percent. Didn't even want the combo. Just wanted to make sure when Cruncho finally comes back to the stage.
Yeah, he just wants him gone.
Yeah,
he's
like, gonna get hurt. Oh, he's gonna get hurt. I told you to touch the stage, man.
He's not letting him breathe.
No.
And that's exactly what you want to do versus Duck Hunt. If you let Duck Hunt get his control over the stage, you're not approaching for a solid like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you don't want to let your opponent with a lot of tools like that to start establishing control.
Yeah.
You kind of want to disrespect Duck Hunt, as you see, like he's just going for the grabs and he's waiting for Cruncho's landing to find that punish and then go for another, combo.
Like when you watch Raito, the moment that anyone lets him breathe, he just starts rolling over you because he has the can setups, he has the gunner setups, throws the disc, and you just can't approach him at all. But Gohan is just keeping the pressure on, not letting him do anything, and just kind of suffocating him at this point.
Alright, Gohan definitely sticking to Cruncho as much as possible. He jumped over that can. He had no reason to jump, dude. He wasn't going to jump after you. Half the time when you see Duck Hunt throw the can, they don't even want to jump. They're actually just letting the can do the work for them. Cruncho kind of playing around the can, though, trying to find situations where he can throw the can back at Gohan. But Gohan not going to have any. I like how he's standing still, though. He's looking for the opportunity, man. He knows he's going to slip up. He has the lead. He doesn't have to approach as much.
He literally does not have to do anything besides just stand there and wait for Cruncho to do something. And Duck Hunt isn't known for approaching at all.
Oh, the man went for it all, the money maker.
Oh,
unfortunately, no money to be made, but the second time around,
that up smash didn't kill?
Midway, dude.
Yeah, but he charged it.
Midway.
Damn.
If he would have been a little lighter, then yeah, he would have been gone. He's like a little bit in the middle of midweight.
All right. So we're going to get a... Oh!
Man really wanted to flex seal, but unfortunately you cannot do that at that situation. You also risk it a lot.
That was really nice. Followed Cruncho's drift, waiting for an air dodge or a panic option. Caught it out with the back air. We'll end game 1 with the 2-stock. So
Duck Hunt is like, Duck Hunt is like the bottom of like middleweight.
Yeah, he's like the lightest of the midweights. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright. So good job on Gohan. Doing what you're supposed to do versus the Duck Hunt. Just stick to him like glue.
Yeah.
And Mario, being the character he is exceptionally good at doing that.
That's his game plan too, dude.
Yeah.
He wants...
Just stick to you, never let you breathe, pressure you until you choke, and then you get hit by up smash or fair.
Yeah. Not only that, though, it's one of the deals where Duck Hunt does suffer is the boxing options. You know, he doesn't really have much to actually box his opponent out, except to do things like nair and do other options that call your opponent up in the air.
Yeah. Well, his nair is like okay speed, I think, and like the only other option he has is can. But Gohan is not really overcommitting on anything. That's giving Cruncho an opportunity to use the can to get out of these situations.
Yeah.
He's kind of just doing the 1-2 pokes, staying within like the aerial spacing, and then just punishing Cruncho for doing anything else. All right. So Cruncho doing a lot better this match.
All he has to do is find that grab, and you can tell he was actually trying to get Cruncho after the nair immediately, but of course Cruncho's holding shield, waiting for him to come back down.
He's also doing a lot better of a job this game, keeping Gohan off of him. As you can see,
we follow each other.
Yeah, almost has a 100% lead, which is really good because Mario is that midweight.
I'm sorry, man. People are going to watch the VOD and be like, 2GG Gaming follows 2G Gaming. Yeah, it happens, dude.
Yep.
We're keeping ourselves in check, and I hope Mario keeps his Duck Hunt in check because right now he's definitely on checkmate. I was going to say he's pretty much on check himself. 150%, dude.
One good move, he's dead. Up air or back air will kill. Maybe even nair.
Oh, that'll be coming a clutch.
Yep. All right. Yep. There's the up air catch. We'll end the stock. Pressured him with the can at the ledge, saying, "Yo, if you don't want to do anything, I'll drop this can on you," forcing Gohan to pick an option.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
he didn't want to roll on the stage. He didn't want to do a normal get because the can was right there.
The can was covering a lot of stuff.
He could have actually just caped the can though. That's one of the situations where he didn't understand that, right? Like
he could have caped the can, but Cruncho was spacing where he probably could have punished it with like a dash attack.
Yeah. But I thought, and he would have died. But you know what? It's better to risk the cape of the can than you just immediately say accept that.
Yeah, no, he was doing that spacing with the can, or his spacing with the can itself was really good, covering most, if not all, options, and forced Gohan to pick something and took the stock with it. So, almost lapped, or actually no, yeah, Gohan got lapped in percent, so he has quite a big mountain to climb right now to make this back. Cruncho seems to have figured out his game plan and how to counteract it since Game 1. He's doing exceptionally better. Game 2.
Gohan has a little bit of a rage in his hands. Gets that forward smash. Wow, that sweet spot.
Catching Cruncho on a lull of DI at one point and just ending that stock with the F smash.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, but tough mountain to climb, especially with rage. Mario's not gonna be able to combo as hard as he did in the beginning, especially with all his moves knocking back further. All right.
Oh, I love that. He used a second jump to make sure he could come back on the stage and get over the can immediately. Love that air dodge option. Understanding that Gunman was there and Cruncho was just around enough to punish there. Cruncho now in the winning game. He doesn't have to do much. All Gohan has to do is wait for the opening, though. But that patience has to play through with excellent DI. And unfortunately, that platform looking to challenge him as well.
You didn't miss the tech, so we'll get back on safe.
Yo, man.
The one thing I want to see Gohan do is use his cape a bit more to stop the gunman.
Yeah.
Because it is...
You have to time the shot of the gunman, and that up tilt will time perfectly. Yeah,
he probably doesn't know the thing as well. It's pretty simple. The fat gunman fires very fast. So like the middleweight takes a little bit of time, and the tall gunman will wait a bit before firing. Yeah. So it seems like Gohan doesn't know that because
they have different timing, and they all have different timing.
Yeah, they're small. The small fires fast, the middle will size, decent speed. Tall one will fire slowly. So like I want to see him use cape to deflect the bullet to kind of stop Cruncho's like spacing, because if you can hit it. If you can reflect the bullet back, it either might hit the can and stop and like throw off the Duck Hunt's plan of placement, or it might hit like a discus flying at you, or just hit the gunman itself. And then that makes it take longer for him to recall the gunman himself.
Well, now they're picking up the next stage. I respect the Lilac Cruise pick. Definitely changed the property of how the can works, both positively and negatively.
It changes the can, changes the gunman, changes the frisbee.
Yeah.
The tilts make it a lot harder for Duck Hunt to play the way he wants to.
When he's up on the hill on the slant, when it slants this way, it's a pretty good advantage. Like right there, he has pretty solid. But when it's on the other way, it's not going to be fun.
I can see why Cruncho would be perfect behind this, because Lilat's ceiling is pretty low.
Yeah.
So his setups into up air will kill a lot earlier than they would on like most other stages, maybe besides like Town and City. So we'll see if Gohan can adapt to the situation, because Game 2 was looking quite the opposite of Game 1.
Yeah, oh, there's that can dude finally whipping it out, trying to get that forward air. Couple of verses definitely give Cruncho a bit of work.
Gohan doing what he likes to do the most. He doesn't play like, I guess, a conventional Mario in some sense. He'll do his B&B, but he rarely ever overextends. What he does instead is he'll put you into a situation where most Marios would overextend, but instead of doing that himself, he'll wait and punish you a little bit harder with maybe like a smash attack.
Couple up airs, now going to be a little bit of money in the bag. Not enough to catch up in percent, though. I feel like Gohan should be playing this game a little bit more grounded, where he's been getting caught every single time. He's when he tries to approach a couple aerials.
Right. So, try to punish the can, or keep it back, but Cruncho just kind of keeping levitating above and hit him with it. So, yep, this is where Gohan's going to have a little bit of trouble getting in. 300%. Oh,
and a sweet spot. What a trade.
Right. So, he called out Cruncho for throwing out an up air through the platform of Lila and saying, "Not here."
My man literally just traded like a Bidoof for a whole Charizard.
All right.
Shout out to Bidoof though, like probably the best HM slave in all of Pokemon.
Yeah, he can learn most everything.
Yeah, dude.
All right. So
hopefully, Gohan definitely going to learn how to hold the lead right now. He's got some rage on it. He was holding onto that ledge a little too long. Needed to definitely let go. Find a way to come back. A little too scared.
Yeah, using the cape stall, trying to get back onto the stage. It seems like Gohan. Yeah, the up tilt will calls out the roll with an up tilt. Finish stock. Pretty much tied until I say this. All right, so it looks like Gohan doesn't know exactly 100% what to do when he's at the ledge and there's a cannon in front of him.
Cape it, man.
He can't
just swipe that away, man.
But he has need it around you. I don't know why, but decent percent lead, about 40% for Mario. This is he can still combo do something. Maybe get like another 20-30% if he gets another grab or maybe
right
like
now, though, Gohan does control the stage, and that's what he wants to have against Cruncho. But Cruncho finally getting him off, giving him that time to toss in the gum, and Gohan trying to leave with an up, but Cruncho able to grab back and keep him away. That's kind of one of those deals, though. It's controlling the stage is really crucial. So I feel like Gohan still needs to play this a little bit more grounded and play this instead of playing aerially.
So I like how Cruncho's using his moves. He's pressuring or conditioning Gohan to run up and shield, and he's been punishing that by just straight grabbing him. Ooh,
what a tag and forward smash right in place. I expect that he went for the jab on the ledge because he knew Cruncho was going to get up. So one of those hitboxes at that frame was actually going to hit that kind of butt. Fortunately, man, all three of them not going to work.
Calls
he
up
caught him.
Yep.
He caught him, dude. He definitely caught the man slipping. He was actually trying to set up, go for an aerial, go for a back air to have the can hit back at Gohan. And Gohan immediately said, you know what, you're doing a lot too much for a lot of this effort. I just have to stand here and just wind my head back and forth.
I'm going to get you with the yeet.
It's not even a yeet, man. That's a full, like, ow, bye, oof. That's an oof.
The big oof. All right, good job on Gohan.